as the highly anticipated UFC middleweight title showdown between Israel Adesanya and Dricus Duplessis. Barry joining us to talk about this one, what to expect later today. They say that when two elephants fight, it is the grass that will suffer. Are we going to enjoy the very best of UFC later today, or will it be an outright win for Duplessis, as a lot of pundits have actually predicted?
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Very well, very well.
Yeah, okay, it's good to be on the show. So, to be honest with you, this is a fight we've been looking forward to, and it's a very big one for Adesanya. Same for Duplessis, because if you hear in most of his interviews, when you ask him about his bout and his career so far, he tells everyone that Adesanya is one guy he's willing to fight and he wants to beat. And again, Adesanya having to have reigned in that division for a while, defended the title over time, and he has really proven himself to be like one of the best middleweight title holders in the UFC. I feel this fight is very important to him, considering the fact that he lost to Strickland and Strickland lost to Duplessis. So I feel this is the time for Adesanya to really come back out and show the world that this is my title, I own this division. Though it may be very hard. And again, we should consider the fact that Adesanya initially was prepping for Duplessis before he had to face Strickland. So I think that should be as an advantage to Adesanya to have been training overtime before they brought him an opponent who now beat him. Maybe he wasn't prepared for it. And also the fact that Adesanya was able to defeat the light heavyweight champion of the world, who was in the middleweight division, Alex Pereira, in their last bout. I feel that should be an advantage again for Adesanya. And he needs to change his style. He doesn't need to go back to the way he fights usually, going for the leg kicks and everything. I think if you watch the fight with Strickland, you can tell that I think they've kind of discovered that part of him. And I think Duplessis is a very dangerous fighter. He's an amazing striker. He has an amazing striking skill. So I feel it's time for Adesanya to just switch his style and box and be ready for the hit coming from Duplessis.
Now, talking about Adesanya, we'll call him the last style bender. But in a couple of videos, in recent times, we know that Adesanya has become a bit buff than he used to be. Now, don't you think that would stand as a disadvantage to Adesanya? Because I don't think he has ever fought in this category of weight, if I stand to be corrected.
Well, adding weight, if he doesn't affect his speed so much, I feel it should work to his advantage, because this is Adesanya who has fought Alex Pereira. I mentioned that earlier, which is a very big plus. Trust me, it's not everyone in the middleweight division that can risk it to face Alex Pereira. This is Alex Pereira dominating the light heavyweight division presently, and Adesanya was able to become successful against him. So I feel if adding up some weight does not affect his speed, and because if you check out Duplessis' style of fighting, he boxes, he's good with the legs, he's good with the kicks, he's good with grappling. Most of his wins are through submission. Hey, that's a fighter to be very careful of. So I feel Adesanya needs that weight to be able to absorb some of these punches, some of these kicks, some of these attacks with the takedown. If you are too skinny, it might be so easy for, considering the fact that Adesanya has got like not skinny legs, but he's on the skinny side because he's got lean muscles. It doesn't mean he's not so strong. That's it. So he should put to work his strong bones and put them to work. Try to strike properly, because Strickland is an amazing striker. Let's be honest, he's an amazing striker. He's not someone to underestimate at all, and I'm sure Easy also knows that himself. So he has to go all out in this fight. So in buffing up, I think should be to his advantage if it doesn't affect his speed and his skills.
Damiloju, I look forward to this big fight between Duplessis and Adesanya. Now, what is your take? What is your prediction? Because I'm actually afraid, I can't even say it will be an outright win for Israel Adesanya in this one, because he is fighting, he's bigger than he used to be, and it feels like this just might deter him a little. And we know that Duplessis is not an easy meet at all when it comes to the UFC.
I understand your reservations, and I know why you're worried, because Adesanya, when he was with the belt, had this bravado around him, and then whenever he went into bouts as the reigning champion, the challenger had to come in and take the fight to him, and that meant that Adesanya could pick holes in their defense and eventually go on to win. Ever since that bout against Sean Strickland, where he lost the belt, which is about around a year ago, it was September last year, I think that to the bout for this weekend, Adesanya is going to have to go all out because he's trying to get the belt from Duplessis. As was said earlier by Bamidele, it's the fact that Adesanya might have to change his strategy. I think that is what I will be most worried about. Yes, he was preparing for Duplessis last year and that didn't go out. I don't know how much that preparation will still be relevant now because Duplessis then would have been the challenger and now he is the incumbent. So I am very, very worried. Adesanya has been doing it.
Wow, super worried for Israel Adesanya, and we Nigerian fans are also super worried for Israel Adesanya, but I'm sure we're looking forward to an exciting matchup later today. I would like to put Bamidele on the spot. Where would you put your smart money?
Okay, to be honest with you, it's a very tight one, but regardless, you know, if Easy can go with these strategies, I can try to send him like a voice note. I hope he listens. If he goes with the new strategy, and if you check some of his new training, he's been doing some boxing training, which came as a result of his loss to Strickland. Because if you notice, Strickland won that fight based on his boxing skills. So, and again, Strickland, Duplessis has all of these skills. He strikes amazingly well with the punches, with the kicks, with the takedown. So Adesanya has to prove himself to be the real style bender. This is when he really needs that name to work for him, like the style bender. Try to figure Duplessis out. Try to know, okay, this is his strength. This is what he's trying to do. This is the way he's going to come to me. He might want to grab my leg because he knows I'm good with the kicks too. So I feel in this bout, it's going to be very tight, but I'm going with Adesanya. Adesanya by points or by knockout, but most likely by points. And if he's going to go the other way around, maybe Duplessis by submission. But I'm going with Adesanya.
All right, going with Adesanya, and I'm sure Damilojo and I will put our next house rent money on it. And if we lose our money, we will come for you, Bamidele. But
No. What will happen is if I put my money and I lose it, I'm coming to stay with you.
So what if you put your money and you win it? What would you do?
We would find you.
Exactly. We'll have a get-together.
Just to get together. Oh, my God. But that's fair still, regardless. That's fair. But let's just stay positive. You know, it's a very tight one. But Adesanya knows he needs this fight. He knows he needs this fight. And, you know, everyone needs this fight. And Adesanya has been representing Africa regardless of what Duplessis has been saying. Yep. Because whether you like it or not, they have been representing Africa. Amaru Usman, Francis Ngannou, Adesanya, they leave the fact that they stay outside Africa. Yeah. They still represent at heart. Sometimes you might say you are from this person, you represent these people because the fact that you are associated with them. Do you represent them by heart? So you can't just judge them that way. And I feel that really got to Adesanya. And again, I don't want all these talks from Duplessis to get under Adesanya's skin. I think he's doing a good job by making those talks get to Adesanya. But hey, let's hope Adesanya comes out with a new strategy because he needs this fight, he needs this belt, and I hope he gets it.
I hope he gets it as well. The last style bender, he needs to bend those styles right now and get a victory against Dricus Duplessis later today at the UFC. But thank you very much, Bamidele Bakare, for joining us today on the show.
Thank you for having me.